Hello there, everyone, and how are you guys today? Well, we would just like to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Now,
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? Well, I hope you're doing wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I hope you're doing supercalifragilisticexpialidocious on this Thursday evening. I really do. I hope you had a wonderful meal and I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful day at work. Okay. Okay, there was a song that was playing in my mind and now it ran away. If at any time it popped back up, I don't care what we talking about, I'm going to sing it because it popped in my mind and then it popped out. But go ahead.
oh, maybe it could have been Glorilla and Sexy Red. Yes, apparently just a few days ago.
She got jokes.
Apparently, a few days ago, they did a collaboration together. I was very excited about it, and I wanted to briefly mention it. Also, Boosie Badass was on there as well. It was nice to see him there as well.
Now we're talking about Boosie Bad. I hope you know this is a revolt. And I said, no, nothing fun because this is such a heavy,
It is
a heavy show. She did it anyway. Go ahead. Go ahead, fancy pants.
Yes.
Go ahead. I understand.
Yeah. Just wanted to say that.
You said that's what I like.
Yes. A fan of Glorilla and a fan of Sexy Red. I said it. Can't believe I'm a fan of Sexy, but it was a nice collaboration. So that was good.
And you said Bootsy Badass was on it?
He didn't collaborate, but he did.
Oh, right. He was in the video. Right.
Yeah.
See. She can't be good.
Yes, I did.
But it was a good video.
Yes,
good.
It was.
I don't mind you doing that. I don't mind.
Yes.
So you have anything else you want to surprise us with?
Nope, not at all. And now we can talk about the news.
All right, baby, come take us there. Guess who we talking about first?
Yes. So Nene Leakes' son, Brent.
Yeah.
He recently, clapping, prayers up. He is currently in the recovering process. 2 days ago, he recently came out on social media to open up on the fact that he had a heart transplant.
Oh my God, can you believe it? I didn't even know.
Yes.
That was a hush-hush.
That was.
I don't even know how that didn't make it to mainstream. That only lets me know one thing, that even though Nene Leakes is famous, she is not the buzz she used to be, because it would have been no way that would have been quiet. That meant that would have been coming out of every orifice of your body. So we would have heard it. We would have heard that just like we hear, I don't know, the people coming to Carly B house and
CPS.
You say, go ahead.
Yep.
I'm sorry for jumping, but I had to think.
Mm-hmm.
But before we go into that, our condolences, but our blessings and prayers go up to him. He said it has changed him tremendously. Mm-hmm. He'll never be the same. And you know what? I hope not. And he thanks the family because he'll never know who gave him the heart. And they can't know that. That's hard. That's hard. Can you imagine? You had a transplant and you know the person.
Yeah, that's right.
How can you not go visit them?
Mm-hmm.
Because their DNA now is in your heart. Mm-hmm. And I wonder, does it change you? I know people say no. Technically, no.
Right.
I don't believe it. You got somebody else's energy. You got somebody else's life force pounding and pumping. Woof, child. Oof. Yes. I'm sorry. In your body.
The ages we're living to where you can get a heart transplant.
Can you imagine having somebody eyeballs in your eyes, knowing you don't even know what they have seen?
Think about somebody's brain
in your head. Well, I can see kidney and all of that.
Yes.
But when it comes to the eyeball or the heart, I can even take but even for me, when they put to build up my gum or something for a little bone loss, before I had my implant put in, they did it doing all this is together.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting for the tooth, but it's coming next week. They had to put a little, what is it? Animal.
Yeah.
I mean, not animal. human bone to build my bone. And even now that grosses me out. I'm going to tell you why. Somebody bone that's been in a living organism body is in my mouth.
If they say there's just some things you can't think about.
No, it's just some things you can't.
I can understand. It is kind of
even though it's bones.
Creepy.
Know nothing, feel nothing, have nothing, but a heart. So when he said that he is changed forever, could it be, how do you erase the heart? Because when they take it out the body, it's still alive. I think they freeze it.
Okay.
They freeze it in ice. They freeze it, I think. Don't listen. Don't look it up. But I think they freeze it.
Freeze it that cold, but like freeze it enough to slow it
down.
To
slow it down, right. Well, okay, or make it extremely cold. And then I know they rush it in a helicopter or some planes quick for that and take it immediately. So if that person died that day, you get their heart within the next few hours. You have already been matched. And speaking of that, this is another thing. Emma, who's on TikTok, I done fell in love with her. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I have.
Emma, she got a transplant for her kidneys. Oh, I'm so happy. I've seen this girl suffer. She had yellow eyes. This young girl. Oh, I am so happy. If anybody see this video and they know her, please tell her. Tell her for us, the Crones. We say congratulations and we wish you live a long, healthy life with no problems.
Yes.
Right? Yes. Now, I don't know why I'm thinking about somebody who had a transplant. Oh, that was a story I heard today. Okay, so that's it. So yeah. Did we talk about Carly B being in a hospital?
Just briefly. But yeah, I'm just glad that there are people that are open enough to share their stories on TikTok.
That her story was, I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of them, but that is one story that moved me to the point I wanted to send her a gift. Like, you know, she had a wish list because I thought she was going to die. And that's the only reason why I didn't. And let me tell you why. You can tell me what you think about this. Okay. I was like, you may not like what I'm going to say. Okay. But I'm being honest. The reason why I didn't send it, I said, because if I send it, she's going to die. I mean, in other words, she could die. By the time I get there, because I'm thinking this young girl going to die. And I didn't want to spend my money and she died. Fair enough. Is that crazy?
I get it.
Like, I don't have money like that.
Right.
You understand? I have enough for me and you and to eat and do our thing. But to go outside of it, like when baby Crone tire bust, I can do that. So if let's say I took that money, that $170 for your tire, and let's say I took that and I bought her gift, right?
Yeah.
Then, you know, that's money that I could have used for a tire. Right. You know, so you may have to ride around with a donut for a couple of days, or you know, when the next flow of money come in. You understand? Right. I mean, you'll get it or anything, but and I'm like, that's what I'm saying. So if I had money flowing, oh yes, I would have, but I didn't have it. I would have felt bad if I sent it and she died.
I get it.
Really? And now she's got a trance, and I'm like, well, it's no need in sending it now. Am I finding excuses, guys? You tell me.
Yes.
Yes. What is the thing? If I'm looking for an excuse, say yes, you're looking for an excuse. But if you understand, no. If you understand me, say yes, I understand you. I do. I truly understand you. But you could say yes if you understand. But if you think my thinking is busted,
okay.
No, girl, check yourself. Or be by yourself. I really was thinking about that. And I am a generous person, and people are generous to me. There was someone out there in YouTube land sent baby Crone and I $200. You know why? Just because we like you. You know?
Thank you.
And I'm always grateful for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a giver, but for the first time in my life, my finances was not exuberant like they used to be. I'm okay, but baby Crone being in college, and I'm still taking care of her. It's whew. But nevertheless, it will be over soon, and I don't mind doing it. I complain sometimes, but I wouldn't have it no other way. And that's what I want to say about that. So I want to say good luck, Emma. I know you probably never see it, but good luck anyway. I'm so happy. I wish you multiple or many years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. And just briefly to wrap up on
Carly B.
Mm-hmm.
She have an unknown ailment. We don't know why she in the hospital. Now this just happened after she had that drunken thing where she was said, "I'll never drink again." I felt bad for her. I felt, and I even felt even bad because what I was thinking in my mind when people get like that, I'm like, how sick was she? How sick was she the next day or that evening? Because she vowed. That meant that was trauma. I'll never do this again. Never. Mm-hmm. I wonder if she's true to it. And I know that happened to my mom when we were little. And my mother vowed and said, I will never. And my mother said she never did. I don't even know my mother drink. I ain't even know. But she said she'll never do anything. She didn't like it. She said she'll never do it again. And she never did. I just want to throw that out there. Now.
Yeah, and I also kind of find it a little bit ridiculous that while she's laying up in the hospital bed,
that's the main purpose. Mm-hmm.
Yep, she's calling out Offset.
Gonna call Offset to beat up those people that had her. What?
Cardi B, I think it was the Child Protective Service that came to her house in the middle of the night. While
it was in the night. It was in the middle of the hospital. While she's in the hospital.
Yes, it's right. So I don't know if she wants to sue, take some charges. She's like,
she can't. Who's she going to? You can't sue protective services. How? Honestly, to be honest, I understand her hurt, but all at the same time, they're doing their job. That's their job. I wish that they could move faster. The only reason why they move fast for her because she's a celebrity.
You're right.
But if she was just a Joe, my opinion, I don't know if anybody feel this way, but I feel as though if it was a Joe Smo on the street, how many people or kids we have heard and seen been starving to death?
Yes.
Or even in that movie Deliverance.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
How? Come on. But because she's a celebrity, to me, they went in the middle of the night.
Come on now. That was some like P. Diddy stuff right there.
So I would have been appalled by that. Nevertheless, they're doing their job. We don't know what they said. I think they said that they were being abused.
Yes, those were the allegations.
Whoever did this, it's going to be hard because one thing about that, but their name should be mentioned. Why? Because they said that if that's just like calling 911 in a prank. You cannot do that, okay? Right. So let's say they found out this was a prank call. Mm-hmm. That person's name, I wouldn't release it to them, but I think charges should be taken care of, fine.
Yes.
A fine should be, how much? Like a $500 fine should be paid for that. Why? Because those people had to get up, go check that late at night. We don't know how frantic this person was. We don't know anything. That you go and barge in that woman's house late at night, waking the kids up out their sleep, banging on the door. I would imagine that would just be like a drug raid. Mm-hmm. You in this fancy dootsy home behind the gates.
Yes.
Behind the gates.
Mm-hmm.
And you get in. Banging on the door, terrorizing the kids, checking the kids, and she in the hospital.
Yes.
I think that's busted. But Carly, I know you won't get this, but I speak it to the universe.
Okay.
One day you will, but right now, no, I'm just a small fry in a big ocean. But I'm grateful for the people that we do have following us, because if it was in the real world, we'd be really doing great, right?
Yes, we would.
So with that being said, Kylie, it's no need in trying to sue him. And don't send your brother over there, your ex over there to beat somebody up. You got enemies, girl.
Yeah.
And whoever did that, that's horrible. Whatever you're in the hospital for, whether you're in to fix something or to add something or to remove something, I wish you a speedy recovery.
Yes.
Now, anything like, Obama, get to that.
Okay. Barack Obama was recently seen at a yes.
After what he done said to the black men, I guess he better come back. Well, he still didn't go black.
No, he
didn't go black. He went black rap, but he didn't go black. He went. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, he didn't go black. You can say what you want to say. Y'all can think what y'all want to say about Eminem. He's still a white man to me, and I am far from racist, and I don't even mean it in a racist way. But it's like when Eminem name is mentioned, it's like people really see him as a black man. Are you kidding me? He is as white as the driven snow. I am sorry. That's how I feel. He ain't marry a black woman. I ain't say he ain't mess with one,
right.
But he certainly ain't marry her, right? So, he's just a white man, and I'm not saying he can't rap. I ain't even deal with nothing Slim Shady. I'm not dealing with none of that. I'm just saying they just see him as rap. Some see him as the greatest rapper of all time.
Yes. They were so quick to give him that title.
He a white man. They always giving out stuff away. Right. The rappers are giving it to him. I mean, that's crazy to me. And I'm not saying that
he was a good rapper.
He's a wonderful rapper. I'm not taking nothing from his skills, but I am saying how many black rappers are great.
That's true.
Come on. Yeah. But no matter how great, and not only these, the ones that has gone on to glory or hell, I'm talking about them. And so he succeed all of this for when rap first started really mainstream back in the 70s with a hip hop, a hippie, hip hop. You don't stop rocking to the bang bang boogie. That's all. You gonna do all that? You gonna do it all that? I can't even think of them. What about the something about don't touch me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm about to lose my head. I mean, come on. I can name, what is that other one? You got what I need. I could go on and on and on and on and on until the break of dawn. But so when you give it, it's bigger than him. This goes back to rappers. There was one rapper that made a song. I was young, and he was saying, and the body swung back and forth. Rappers used to rap about their lives.
That's true.
So when you giving it to somebody, I got issues with it because it's ours. This is something we have as ours. Yeah. Nothing against him at all. Eminem, nothing. But he can't be the greatest. I'm sorry. He's an excellent rapper, lyricist, whatever you want to call it. I don't follow it like that. But to put him as the greatest, I have to say BS on that. Too many of our greats have died. I can't even. I Run DMC.
That's true.
I can't. Salt and pepper. I can't stop. I can't stop. Don't let one pop in my head. Okay. Don't. Please go away. Because this is so old. I mean, they are so... Doggy Fresh. Master Flash. Okay, stop it. Yeah, okay.
Sorry, getting a little too old for me.
What is the name of what you call his father? He's a mogul. You all know who he is. I can't think of his name. But okay, I'm done. It's just that, did I make a point?
Yes, you did.
Okay, okay. That sounded like a documentary. No offense to Eminem at all. I like his music. I really do.
Were you thinking of like 50 Cent?
50.
Lil Wayne.
Look. And that's modern.
Yes.
Carly B. Meg Thee Stallion. I'm naming men and women.
Yeah, that. Because the women are taking over the game at the moment. That's why.
And my girl, what's her name?
Meg Thee Stallion.
No.
Oh.
She's my girl, but no, the new one.
Oh,
Gorilla. The man voice. Gorilla.
Yeah, she named herself very nicely.
Girl, it fit because she sound like a man, and I love it. I can't even say, and that's just modern stuff. He's old school, so I was putting him back with the old school and the old cats that he probably heard of as he was growing up.
But hey, there's some modern people that can do better than Eminem.
I don't want to say better.
Okay, we're not going to say outperform either.
No, just I just think don't be so quick to give our stuff away. It's been worked hard. Blood was shed for this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got so many, and I'm not even mentioning about NW. Well, it was Ninjas with Attitude. Not mentioning them. Not mentioning them. What was it? Flavor Flav. I gotta stop. So when you're going there, it's big. I would rather for us to stop trying to find the greatest. We do that all the time, even with music.
Yes, we do. Mm-hmm.
Beyonce is the greatest. She is no, Riri, no,
Taylor,
no, huh?
Taylor Swift,
Taylor, no. How? What about Tina Turner, Aretha Franklin? Patti LaBelle. I can just go on and on, and they ain't got to be that. Oh, Minnie Riperton. I can just go on and on and on and on. Why? No.
Yeah.
Diana Ross. Endless. And that's just a handful. What I'm saying, I just wish we stopped that and just call them the greatest of their time.
Okay, that's better.
The greatest of their time.
Mm-hmm.
So is Beyonce the greatest singer of this day? No. But no, absolutely not. No. Audrey Day. I mean, there are so many people. What Beyonce to me is of this day. The greatest entertainer. I have not seen not one woman or man able to do what she do. I haven't been to shows. I haven't been on TV or anything. I'm talking about with the dancing and the choreography and the loads of people. And I'm saying Katy Perry and Pink, I done seen them all give great shows. But I have never seen anybody that put on a show with the magnitude of Beyonce. And I say that because I went to her show, so I can speak on that.
Not even Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga at one time did outrageous things, but this is a woman who's dancing through every song.
Oh, fair enough. Yes, you're right.
This is like on the show for about an hour or so. She danced through every song. She may have her breaks to change.
Right, yeah.
It's full entertainment from start to finish.
Sierra.
I'm not taking away from Sierra. You know I love me some.
I love me some Sierra.
You know we love Sierra.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Check it on.
Level up.
So, you know, we getting it. We getting it. Okay, we done got all this in it. We done talked for all this time. So let's just get into it. I was shaking my boobs and shaking level up because I love Sierra. I love her. As a matter of fact, she's supposed to have twins or she having twins, and it'll be 6 children now.
Together.
Woo, child, good luck to you. I'm sorry, Sierra. I love you so much, but I'm so glad you're not my mama. Why? Because one of them kids ain't going to get the love that they need. It's always, no matter how much you give, it's always going to feel lack. I just think that when we start having a lot of kids, you better look at not just you financially secure, but how much love, how you going to love all 6 kids.
That is true.
That's a lot of loving, a lot of different personalities. Yes. It's easy now because they little, but wait till they get up a little age, 13, 12.
Yep, and start needing you for different things.
Yeah, that's a lot. I think those days, and people could say good things about coming from a big family. I can. But all at the same time, my mama just couldn't give it. It just... No, I'm just saying. And I'm congratulations, girl. That's all I got. You know.
Yeah. Briefly before we move on to what we
talked about We talked about Barack Obama singing Eminem. Okay.
Yes. Briefly.
Oh, and another thing of news is this. I'm going to come back and do another portion of it. But right now, I'm going to just do this with this. We didn't even know we had this much petty news. We're just going on and on and on. But go ahead. I forgot the train of thought that I was going to say.
Meg Thee Stallion has a documentary coming out on October 31st on Amazon Prime, titled In Her Words.
I am on it and I will talk about it. Yes. And she's supposed to go in about her life. I am so happy for Meg. I love Meg. I think she's the most beautiful person. Let me rephrase that. I think when it comes down to beautiful women, I rank her up in there with the top 10 for me in my book. Why? Because not only is she statuesque, she's built, oh my God, like honestly. And her beauty is astounding. And not only that, she just beautifully. I don't know what you say to a beautiful woman other than you're beautiful. And women, we don't have a problem with saying you're beautiful, got nice legs. It's not even a lesbian. It's just a mind. She, to me, has a body of a work of art.
Yes.
She should enjoy it because it won't be that way forever.
Fair enough.
So enjoy it. Enjoy it, old 20-something-year-old. How old is she now? Is she 28, 29?
It's a good question. I want to say 28. 30?
I hope she's not. Good God, girl. I hope she's somewhere in her 20s because she started young.
She's 29.
When is her birthday?
February 15th.
All right, girl. You girl.
Yep, she's about to be 30 next
Enjoy
year.
that body. Enjoy.
Yes.
You're going to have to work. Yada, yada. You're going to have to work real hard to maintain it when you get up in your 30s. So the 30s are definitely a transitional year. About 35, you'll start transitioning things when you're 30. So your body, everything start changing. But that's good. It was something that I wanted to mention, but I forgot. It's so much other stuff that I want to talk about, but I gotta save it for later. So here we have it. Anything else that you know? I know it's something under the wire because it popped in my head and it popped out my head. Let me take a second, talk about something while I take a second and think.
Okay. What else could I think is in the news is, yes, we hardly talk about the Kardashians lately because their show is not airing. However, the Kardashians, people apparently, speaking of that, apparently Kourtney's son, some people are saying that Mason wants to move in with Scott Disick.
I thought he had moved in with Scott Disick.
Oh, okay.
Well, what's so wrong with that? If you don't get along with your mama and your daddy and you close, hey, they still parents. Why not? He a boy.
Yeah, Mason was always the different one in the family.
But what I heard, now I don't know if it's true. I don't know. I also heard that another one of her child is thinking about it too, because they don't want to live with. What's her? I think he's cute. Her creepy husband,
Travis Barker.
You are creepy to me. I don't care, and I don't understand Kourtney. You could have named her Rocky, but you ain't naming my baby after no death card. You ain't gonna put that curse on my baby. I don't give a John Brown hoot nanny what. Why am I superstitious? You daggone right. There's a time to be superstitious and there's a time to cease from being superstitious because you mocked your baby. Yes. Out of all of the things you could have named, a name is a character. Mm-hmm. You named your baby by character. Mm-hmm. And he named his baby by a character you probably never even met.
Yeah.
Number 13.
Mm-hmm. It was his idol that he basically
his idol. And he on the dark side. He's so on the, and no offense, Travis, love your style. Yes. He's so on the dark side. You're dark.
Yes.
His son Landon is dark. Mm-hmm. Not that I find it sexy. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But from Kourtney to go blackish, it's just crazy to me. Yeah, blackish in all her coloring. Uh-huh. And for you to be so consumed that you can't say you can name him Rocky. I ain't even for that. I'm not. Instead of you even naming him like Kardashian or something to keep the name alive. You didn't even do that. You named your baby a name that goes with death. Number 13, you named your baby bad luck. And you could say it's a curse. People don't even have on an elevator. They don't even have the 13th floor. They skip it. And you named your baby. I can't. I'm vented. That's how I felt. If she ain't asked, that's my opinion. And maybe you agree with it. Maybe you don't. She can name her baby whatever. But the one thing about it is the baby have to live with a name. And the one thing is for sure, a name is your character. Mm-hmm. So he going to be a dark, brooding person.
Yes.
I could say more, but I'm on air. So I keep those things to myself. Remember, the card is death. Bad luck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know? Mm-mm. That's my opinion. Okay.
Well, that was a little bit about what's going on in the Kardashian world. There's not much talking about them. I wish there was more to say about the Kardashians, but they're so quiet.
Well, I got one thing to say about the Kardashians.
About
I think that Kanye, the kids are gone to wherever Kanye lived. Where he lived?
In Tokyo.
In Tokyo, Japan. Mm-hmm. I think the kids are gone to Japan. So that's good. Well, that is Chit Chat with the Crones.
Yes.
We hope you stay for part 2 with the Diddy Files. And we will be going there. And we have a lot to talk about. Well, there you have it. If you got this far, we hope you enjoyed the video. It was fun. Baby Crone started it with that. But it was good. We needed that. Because sometimes, dealing with the Diddy, you in it all the time, day, night. And we ain't even got started.
No, we haven't.
This is just like a prelude. We're at the point where back in the movies, when they used to have movies for 2 hours or something, they would play this long introduction of something, of some kind of movie. This is what this is. This is a prelude to something to come. We haven't even got it. Already, when we talk about the other stuff, it's so deep and so intense. I just can't wait to get to it. And as you know, this is our commentary.
Yes,
this is how we feel. Please, whatever we talk about, do not become offended. Please. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. And I might say stuff that you don't agree with. Remember, we are dealing with what?
Ethics.
Ethics. Say it again.
Ethics.
Again.
Ethics.
And I'll repeat it. Ethics. Ethics. So this is why if you don't like the things I say, because I'm playing both sides, I've said this from the beginning. Yes. Did I not? Mm-hmm. Ethics.
Yeah.
Did you hear?
Y'all heard back there?
Ethics! Did you hear? That's what this is about. Yeah. This has nothing to do with my personal opinion. When I got a personal opinion, and if you can't figure out what my personal opinion is, I can't help you. But right now, when we get into this, we are talking about it from an ethical point of view. Mm-hmm. Why? Because nothing is totally etched in stone. Okay?
That's true.
We don't know anything of anything, but you know what? I'm going to leave you right there. We're going to be talking about it. Remember, we're going to be talking about ethics and how both sides. That means that may look like we're siding for Diddy, and maybe we will, or maybe we won't. But we are like jurors being fair. And this is what we're doing on the little bit of information we do have, and on he say, she say, and they say, and what we feel. This is what we're doing. So please, don't be offended if we talk about something positive, because it's ethical. Did I make it clear?
Yes.
Say it again, baby Crone.
Yes, it is ethics that we are dealing with.
Did we say it from the very beginning?
Yes, we did.
If you look back on the episode, what would they hear?
You wanted to take an ethical approach to this trial.
So please do not be offended over what I'm saying. Do I need to put ethics on top? So people don't get offended and be so disappointed and like, I don't know, you so disappointed me and I'm my husband. We was God struck. We couldn't, but ethics, ethical.
Yes, sometimes might not like you.
A lot of people just want him done. Put him down, put him under the grave. For me, let me tell you this before we move on. I don't understand if all these things found to be true, as awful as this is, he needs to be on death row.
Okay.
If all these things
Mm-hmm.
prove to be proven true, forget about the count.
Mm-hmm.
Because you only need 5. You don't even need 5. You don't even need 5. If that is just a smidgen, or we're going to get into it. If it's just a smidgen of Cassie being beat, if you know me, you would have seen how I was traumatized. It made me talk about when I saw my mom getting beat. So for somebody to say you God struck, you can't believe it, ethics. And I'm going to say things that you may not agree with, but maybe we should just say this is ethics.
Okay.
Maybe we need to put it up there on everything, because
Okay.
I think that America lacks ethics overall. We
They're not
think
wrong.
and we react and we don't think it out thoroughly.
No.
We just say somebody did the crime. That's all I need.
Mm-hmm.
All I seen was Cassie, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, they stuck on that karma.
Not mentioning, I got to get off of this, not mentioning that there's a lot of things at play here, like magic. There's a lot of things, the cabal.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things here. We don't know if he's being set up.
That's true.
We don't know anything, but we do know that that video was very old. And why would somebody want to take Diddy down now when they know, they already know that they,
Oh no, I was just saying he got his fingers in all other things.
Why would somebody, and they already know if you go for Diddy, that kingdom is coming down.
Oh.
That doesn't make sense to me. And with that, we'll see you right back in a few. We're going to be talking about, this is part 1. We're going to be talking about part 2 of the Diddy files, ethics.
Yes.
Oh, sunflowers.